Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who've been here before, you guys know that I have started a Acne Diaries series where I basically track my experiences of acne and my Roaccutane treatment. It has officially been my first month on Roaccutane, so I thought I'd update you guys on what has happened to my skin and what I think you guys should know if you're considering this treatment as well. First of all, people who go on this treatment know that they are expecting to have dry skin and just overall irritation of the skin, and I can confirm that is true. Although it took about 3 weeks to kick in, I found during the 4th week of treatment my skin really started to change to the point where I needed a whole new routine of skincare. For example, these are the products I used to use. I used to use a Cerave foaming cleanser, but this is the oily skin version, and this is the salicylic cleanser. It's the one with salicylic acid in. I'll just like pop it there. I used to use this one every day, and then this one I used to use like twice a week as more of like an exfoliant kind of thing. The day I tried this on week 4, like I normally did every week before in my life, my skin absolutely hated this to the point where it bled. I was like, oh my god, this is not what I was expecting. If you are on isotretinoin yourself, please don't use anything with salicylic acid in, because I did a Google afterwards and you're not supposed to use salicylic acid with isotretinoin in. I'm going to stop saying isotretinoin because I actually can't say it and it makes me sound stupid. Although my skin always seems to look kind of clear on camera, which I'm very thankful for, I got a lot more breakouts around this area of my face, and also especially around my chin. I never used to get breakouts like along my jawline. I got a lot there and a lot on my forehead, which never used to happen. I also found that my blackheads have kind of cleared up on it. I'm assuming because my skin's less oily. I'm not sure if there's any science behind that, but I found that happened too. Before, I used to use this facial moisturiser. It's a Cerave one. I still use this one, but I have to combine it with this moisturiser as well because this one is not as moisturising on its own and it needs a bit of help. I normally do 1 pump of this one. This one also has SPF in it, which is also super important in general life, but especially when you're on Roaccutane. And this one's just like a moisturising lotion. I'm pretty sure this is a body moisturiser, but I'm gonna shove it up my face. And the weird thing is, when I used to wear moisturiser with oily skin, I found that it never actually absorbed and it would just sit on my face all day. But this is the first time I think I can ever remember that moisturiser has actually absorbed into my skin. So although dry skin isn't the funnest part of it, it has actually brought a benefit that the products I'm using are actually going into my skin. I switched from the old foaming cleanser I used to use for oily skin to the hydrating version. I found this has helped so much, especially after I made a mistake of using salicylic acid. Anytime I put anything on my face, it just burned. This and the combination of using this moisturiser nice and thickly has helped so much, and my face no longer burns. Another thing that was mentioned to me, but it wasn't really as drilled into me, was the fact that my nails will start falling apart. It was really important for me to find a moisturiser for my hands, which I've never used before. I'd never had to use hand moisturiser, and it was important to find one that was good for my hands as well as my nails. This is like the best one I ever found, and it also smells so good. It reminds me, if anyone's ever been to Chessington Adventures, it smells like Bubble Works, and it's the best thing ever. One thing I will encourage you to stay away from, I did find an old EOS lip balm in my drawer and I tried it and it was the worst thing ever. I never remember the EOS lip balms being this dry, or it might just be my lips, or it might be a bit of both. If you're on Roaccutane treatment, I don't recommend EOS lip balms because they did absolutely nothing for me. Definitely go for Vaseline. Vaseline I think is the best one you can get. Although I've had a couple of breakouts, I've also noticed that the actual spots I'm getting are completely changed. So for someone who had really hard spots that wouldn't pop, I now have really pus-filled ones that tend to break and leak, which I guess is my skin kind of getting all of it out, which I'm not too mad about, but at the same time it was really weird of a change to wash your face and sometimes break a spot open by accident just because you're rubbing your face with like face wash, and I've never had that before. So overall, my first month of Roaccutane has consisted of having to change my entire skincare routine, not by the amount I wash my face or when I wash my face, but literally just the products, and change to hydrating versions. A lot of people have oily skin products or acne based products to wash their face with, but once you're on Roaccutane, you don't need that and you need to start looking at dry skin stuff. Definitely be prepared to have that change. It's definitely something you're going to have to do. For me, it was on week 4 that it started to have that need. And also lips cracking. I had a lot of lip cracking and nose bleeding because everything was just dry, so be aware of that one as well. Pretty much that was my first month of Roaccutane. Nothing else major has happened. If you guys found that you had a different experience on Roaccutane, please leave it in the comments down below. I'm very interested to know if you guys are in like month 4. Let me know what I need to expect, because that's really fun for me to be able to prepare for that. If you guys like this video, you can give it a nice big thumbs up, and if you want to stick around, click subscribe and you will see my annoying face every single week. That is all from me this week, guys. I will leave you. Go spread love, happiness, and don't spread COVID, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!
Whoa.